Ephraim, give me a quick test.
Check, mic check.
Give me a quick test.
Test, mic check.
You've been paying your rent?
Yeah, I know. I don't know. It's stupid, right? It's stupid.
But I get it. With the rent, you can just walk off.
No, you're right. That's what it is. That's actually exactly what it is.
We don't like commitment. Yeah.
The rent I can back of you on a truck.
Right.
Back everything up and leave. And mortgage a different story. Like, yeah, we find you. That's exactly what I was about to say. We're going to find you. We're going to find you.
Right.
Hey, can you hand me my phone real quick so I can make sure my eyelashes are...
If we don't find you, we're going to find your credit report.
Right. We're going to find somebody we're going to find your family. We're going to make someone responsible for this.
Mm-hmm. Shade Salon.
Shade Studio.
Shade Studio. Ooh.
Yeah, studio.
Shade Studio. Natural hair studio.
Don't call it that. Okay. You can say color in natural hair salon, but not natural hair.
Okay.
Audio's good. Whenever you're ready, Ephraim.
Right. You ready?
Are you going to cue me in? I don't even know what I'm answering, but cool.
Yeah,
we're winging this?
Huh?
We're winging this?
Yeah, we're winging this.
Okay. Cool.
You might want to hide your water bottle.
Oh, God. Okay. Wait.
You can leave the foot of you is out, so you can just put it on the ground.
Oh.
Yes.
Brilliant.
I like this.
You like it?
Yeah, I love her. What?
But yeah, I'm not going to hit you with anything crazy.
Okay, I don't care.
It's
I don't care. If I don't want to answer it, it's not.
Don't make this awkward.
Like, no. Cool.
That would be awkward if she, I asked her a question.
I'll plead the fifth.
Then I'll be stumbling over the next
And then I'm going to just look at the camera awkwardly and stare.
Listen, don't let her take this from you, all right?
And then you have to, as I'm staring,
control.
you have to zoom in on my face and make it dramatic.
I'm not getting in the middle of this. Y'all fight this war right there. Remember, around the 25-minute mark.
Okay.
We've been recording for like 4 minutes now. So.
All right. I wasn't.
Cool.
Yeah?
The say it was wings. It didn't fit. It felt scripted. It did. Like, it really felt scripted.
I don't prepare for any of these.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Literally, he walk up on in here, we sit down.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a wild concept.
It is. And there was a point where I was like, should I start writing these things down? But I was like, no.
Don't
I want it to be off the...
You work like this, don't change it then, because you're going to turn into a robot trying to read off that paper.
Right.
Don't even do
like,
it.
I hate, when people do speaches and they're reading, or, even on a podcast,
That's
I can
wild
see
to
you
me
got
that
a paper...
Why don't you, try to memorize something? If you got something to write, why don't you rehearse it?
Right.
It might not be, word for word, but, you have the context of it. That's weird. I'm reading like this and then looking at the camera. That's stupid.
Yeah.
That's weird.
You said people, you got a People magazine in your head.
I know, right? I'm all for preparation, but when you prepare, you don't need to.
Right. Yeah, but this is good. We definitely got to do a part 2. What are some things that we didn't cover? That would be good for next time.
That's a great question.
We probably did cover just about everything, but...
Listen, y'all didn't have a script, so part 2 just be the same thing. Just pick a different topic.
Real.
Right.
That's real.
We literally could do different topics. Would you be interested in doing with 2 other people? Or one other person? Fine. Okay.
I'm actually coming out with a series. I actually have what time is it? I gotta reach out to this girl. While I'm out here, I'm interviewing a stylist. I'm gonna do this salary transparency series on my social media where I'm interviewing other stylists in other states about their pricing.
I love that.
Yeah.
It needs to happen.
Yeah, I reached out to a girl before I came. I actually reached out to 2 people before I came out, and one of them wasn't comfortable doing it. The other one said she was down for it. So whenever I go to a new city, I'll be in Baltimore at the end of this month, I'm going to be surrounded by a ton of stylists.
You literally could help transform this industry.
Yeah, that's the goal. Especially for our people. Because it's severe how bad they're undercutting. And it's crazy because when I repost white stylists, when I do the remixes with white stylists, you don't get that reaction.
Right.
But and then I was like, maybe it's because I refuse to do breakdowns. So let me try to do a breakdown. I did a breakdown, got still the same energy.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's just because I'm black. That's all. Because it's like on a white stylist post, it was like, I get it. That makes so much sense. I don't get half the flack. But when it's mine or another black stylist, I don't give a damn how hard you break it down in the caption. They're like, it's crazy. Yeah. I'm like, do y'all not notice that y'all prejudice against your own people? Like, it's crazy. So
there's so many things behind that, I'm sure. But what you're doing is good. Like, you're disrupting, and you're making people uncomfortable.
Historically, I disrupt. Historically, I disrupt.
Documented in the annals of time.
No, it literally is.
You're ruffling feathers, and you're making people have conversations around things, and you're making the consumer understand, like, look, you might be paying this price right now, but I'm gonna get to your stylist at some point.
If I don't get to them, the person that I got to is next to them.
And their prices are going to increase, so you gotta start preparing for that increase.
Right.
But hopefully, with the increase comes increase of professionalism.
Exactly. Because that's a huge thing, right? Like, I'm not just telling y'all to go up. And then also, too, consumers don't like to take responsibility for the fact that they don't care if you don't have a license.
Right.
That's one of the biggest problems. But there was a state board. Was she in my city? I think she was in my city. A new lady working for state board. And one of the stylist salon, it was, matter of fact, where I got my hair done. She said the lady came in there and she checked everybody's licensing and everything. And she was like, oh, y'all good. I'm after these people that ain't licensed. She said, I'm about to get him hell. Like, I'm about to get him hell. I'm about to walk in, because when you're not, like, let's say somebody come in my salon, right, a state board rep, and I'm licensed, but one of my stylists isn't licensed or isn't in school, they're going to, if they're in school, if they're not in school, I'm going to get a heavy fine. They just get kicked out, right? But if you are in school and you don't have documentation that you're in school, you can lose your hours.
Yeah.
You know, which means you're about to lose this money you just paid, right? Yeah. So they're like really trying to crack down. Like, I'm gonna say her mission is to crack down, but she's not the first person I've heard is doing that. Like, they're starting to crack down on eyelash techs, because they are notorious for not being licensed. Literally, they are notorious for it. The wig industry, technically you don't need a license to do a wig, because it's not on someone's head. Right. You're doing the wig and then you're handing it off to them. But I mean, when everybody's getting traction in alopecia, right? You're like 21 with missing edges. This doesn't make sense. It's rough to watch. Mm-hmm. You know, like, I remember telling is he recording? Are you recording?
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I never stopped.
Oh, dang. I remember telling.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, I remember telling one of my parents. I'm not going to say which one. One of my parents.
My parents.
Sorry, Dad.
One of my parents about it, and he was in stitches.
Well, we know the parent now.
Damn. I didn't tell. My bad.
Sorry, Dad.
My bad.
I said it.
But he because he was in disbelief. Yeah. He was like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Yes." Like, but it's literally, it's hard to watch, honestly, because it's like, no matter what you tell people, it's like, but I want to look good.
Right.
Even if it's detrimental to your health.
To your health, yeah.
Right? Because there's no way you should be that young.
Well, you're doing so many, like I said, like, you're disrupting, you're trying to get people to do business better. Yeah. But then you're also trying to really help people have better, healthier hair.
Yeah. As well. Because I think that's a lost art.
Right.
It really is a lost art. Like,
and I would think that there's more work that goes into that.
Yes, because the weather plays a factor.
Especially here in Houston.
Yeah. So, like, Chicago,
humidity,
your hair stays the same the whole time.
Oh, there's no humidity.
Yeah, like this whole time. It's beautiful. Like, it don't puff out nothing. Like, but your state. So there's a blogger named Natural85. I love her content.
I've seen her.
She actually just graduated from cosmetology school. Like, she did like a surprise in her Insta stories and showed us that she had went to cosmetology school. But she was like one of the primary people that people were like, oh my God, I want my hair to be like her and stuff like that. And I had to like pop that butter. I'm like, Whitney lives in Boston. You live in Florida, bro. What? Like, fine. She lives in Boston. You know, have you ever been to Boston? There's no humidity out there. You know, but people don't factor in weather when it comes to real hair, and because they've gotten so used to the wigs and the weaves and stuff like that, real hair is jarring. That it doesn't last as long. Like, that is a primary question I get in my comments. How long does this last? How long does this last? How long? Because in their minds, they're paying for a hairstyle and not the health. Because that's how people, you know, people pay to get their hair fried down and laid to the side.
This is good. Yeah, part 2 needs to happen.
Yeah.
I'm with it. You're on a mission. I'm on a mission to help get everybody to tighten up with their business, right? Yeah. That's what the whole point of this is, really help us to do better, you know, and put that knowledge out there. Right. So this is good. Yeah. See? It wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, you say that now, he gonna recruit you as a co-host.
Not as a co-host.
You agreed to the part.
Nah, Gabby, I need you to be here every month.
Man.